Something different. So we are going to be doing a book review slash reading. So here are the two books I'm going to be talking about. These are made by the company Osborne. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. Now this is called 100 Things to Know About dash. Basically you can imagine it as something. So we are going to be looking at it as two different books. These two books are going to be 100 Things to Know About the Planet Earth and 100 Things to Know About the Human Body. First of all, before you get ahead of yourself, let's go to the covers. Don't just judge a book by its covers, but we still have to judge it. So let's first see these. They're pretty similar, They're pretty similar. They have both an inverted thing. The pictures are different. I think these are the correct way to hold both of them. Yeah, these two are the correct ways. So as you can see, there's these pictures and these pictures. There's definitely some sort of difference, but not much. As you can see, there's this pretty similar, just add a red blood cell and earth. And the back covers are pretty much the exact same copy and paste. This is green for some reason. Now I bought both of these books from Europe, I think, and one was shipped. I think it was this one. I'm not still sure, but this is the one that I got from Europe, from a bookstore. I think it was in Italy or France. It was in Italy or France. So you should definitely find them on if you are a European or visiting Europe. Now let's actually get into the books. Now I'm going to be going to the older one first. It's 100 Things to Know About the Human Body. So there's this yellow page, which is the cover, and then this page. Then they did all the credits and stuff, and then you have the beginning page. Now this page is extremely important. We are going to be covering the key pages. There's only a couple. The rest are kind of fillers for something. I don't even know. So this one basically talks about what you're going to get, how much you're going to do in your lifetime. So for example, I'm going to read some of the facts. Your heart will beat 2.5 billion times. Yeah, 2.5 billion times. That's 100,000 per day. Imagine how many heartbeats you do in that time. Your lungs will take 650 million breaths. That's I can't even imagine. Your hair will grow 950 kilometers, aka 590 miles. The distance from Paris to London and back again. So you go to Paris and London, your hair will go there if you didn't cut, and then your hair will come back to Paris. Imagine how big your hair will be then. You'll dream over 100,000 dreams. Wait, we dream as much as our heartbeats per day? I didn't know that. And there's a couple of other facts, but these are pretty optional, so I'm gonna skip over them. Now this is the next kind of big area. Now this is kind of like a chart. So if you can see this correctly, it's a vertically folded page, and it basically has this color coding of a human body. Here it talks about, for example, the nervous system is color coded green. So all of the green in this picture, I don't know if you can see it, is all of the light green in this picture is the nervous system's main parts. For example, the digestive system is orange / yellow, and it's here, which makes sense. So there's a bunch of other things, but these are not key pages. There the book takes a really long while. So 2 key pages, and then we don't get much. I'm not going to be covering the whole book, that's why I'm skipping a couple of them. So next, let's go to the other page. It's 80 or something. So there's this page, which is this is another good page. Now if you were an apple, you would before you were a mango. To help so they symbolize basically many doctors say the wound, like when a person is pregnant, like when a woman is pregnant, they symbolize the wound by how many days using fruits. So for example, first 4 weeks will be poppy, then the ninth week will be a cherry, then the 15th week will be an apple, 19th week will be a mango, and so on and so on until 40 weeks as a watermelon. So you got to understand that. Now there's a couple of other interesting things in this book, but that's the overall thing. It talks about interesting human body facts and stuff your body will do. So this is pretty cool book. It's like a very good book. Like, let's go down here. So there's if you want to figure out like where different things are, which I'm going to do, as you can see, bacteria is located in 100. Okay, so it's located in page 100. So let's go there. I want to show you something really interesting. Okay, maybe not this one. Okay, this one. This is what doesn't kill bacteria. This is one of my most favorite pages in these. So this is basically a bunch of visualization on bacteria, pills, and they talk about super bacteria. The basic topic of this is that it talks about like now I'm going to explain it to you. It's not all in this book, but I'm going to explain it to you. So the separate thing is that whenever you eat a pill, your body becomes relying on it. It starts thinking that, oh no, why am I going to need that my immune system? Why do I need to sharpen it? When I have vaccines and all of this stuff, vaccines don't do it, but like pills and all of these medicines, if you eat too much of them, bacteria can start developing more and they will become immune to it. Then you have to get more advanced pill which costs more. Then they will invest even more, and then you will have to keep on doing that process. So you shouldn't do that, and that's why you shouldn't eat pills continuously, even if you are on a really bad like illness. That's kind of the thing that I got here. Now there's a couple of other interesting things here. Talking and chewing. Now there's a bunch of stuff here, but a lot of this is also cool, like a bunch of things like changing, purging, and other stuff. These are the old things. Now this book is very interesting. You should check it out. I'm again saying that because this book has a lot of content in it, and I have read it like 3 or 4 times. Now number 2 book is 100 Things to Know About the Planet Earth. Now the planet Earth is like, this one is very like, it's more developed thing, you could say. This one is a little bit older, I think, and there's still a bunch of things that we don't like finished. I think it could be better. Here you can read any page and it's enjoying, but we are going to be covering the main pages now. So these are like the time charts of histories and extinctions and stuff. You can do that. And then there's this is also cool. That's just 1 page later. Like sand, I don't like these 2 pages, but I like this. Like I like all of these things. This is pretty cool, but let's just cover the key parts. So let's look for some sort of page which is really cool. Oh, a new supercontinent. So eventually a new supercontinent will form. Wow, such an interesting fact, right? Next we go, and then rain as red as blood in India. I think it was an exploding meteor that scattered red dust. Oh wow, I disagree. Under a microscope, I can see spores in the rain. Tiny particles that grow become plant-like organisms called algae. So there's a lot of cool things here, but I'm going to take you to my most favorite page now. And so to keep you up before you click off, don't click off yet, because there's some interesting things here. As you can see, there are a lot of games in this to explain you what's happening. So this is a maze thing you can play. Now, which volcano is erupting? Can you choose the path safely? Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. You have a couple of seconds to think. So, do you know? Did you know which was the answer? Well, I don't think. Let's see. So we go like this. It's number C. You guess number C. Oh my God! You somehow got it correct, or you just paused the video. Don't do it again. This is another really cool thing that I saw, like a lot of green things. There's a lot of good pages in this book, a lot of good graphics and stuff. You should watch. You should see it. Why am I saying like watch it all the time? Okay, final page. This is 100 thing, right? This page is another game. Now, I like all of these games because they help you to understand things, while they're just a simple maze game or a dice game, for example. So what it says in this game is you just dice the whole thing, like you just roll it, and then whichever one you land, you have to go to, and then the third one you might get an extinction. There's only one possible way to survive all these extinction events. That's the space elevator. Scientists built a space elevator to lift heavy spacecraft into orbit. Then we leave Earth to explore and settle the universe. Just to say how good that is, let's say another one. Gamma burst ray. Two nearby stars collide, generating a beam of devastating gamma rays. This strips away Earth's protective ozone layer and bombards it with radiation. That's how all of the other things are. So you gotta get really lucky. First go to science fair and then roll space elevator. If it comes correctly, then you officially won this. So there's a lot of other pages. There's Zealandia, which is basically okay. On the topic of Zealandia, let's talk about it a little bit. So Zealand is New Zealand. What is that other? There are a couple of other islands, and they're all like were and continent, but they got sunk. A lot of the area got sunk, and now they are New Zealand and all these other islands. I don't remember their name. North Caledonia and some other things, right? Like I think there's a couple of other islands, but whatever. Yeah. So there's a lot of things here. Now you should definitely watch it. See, what am I saying? Read it. So these two books are by first big book reviews, I guess. Now these books are all made by Osborne. So yeah, if you want to buy them, just go to Osborne's website or just buy it on the thing. I don't know if you want to. It's not brand thing or whatever. But as you can see, these books are very fun and you should buy it if you want to. You don't have to buy it. Okay, maybe. But this one, I think, if you want to have overall enjoyment, then you should get this one. I'm gonna do an opinion. If you have only money for one of them, because these are pretty expensive. Wow, it's $80. It's very expensive. Okay, so that's the overall answer. But these are very expensive. Now each of them costs $80, $18.95, so almost $19. So these are going to be very expensive. Now if you want to buy them, then I would recommend two choices, like these two choices, but I'm going to say for which kind of user which one will benefit. So this which kind of reader would it help, right? This one, if you want to buy, then it's probably the safer option. A lot of different things are here. You should learn. You can learn it. It's like a lot of different things, but this has a lot more radical things that you don't probably know right now. Like, did you know that you take 0.8 miles per hour which is basically double the speed of a tortoise to blink. It seems like it's really fast like this, but it's not. It's not that fast. Like these are very like unknown facts, but these are more very enjoyable facts. So if you like enjoyment, then go for this one, but if you want to discover more sites, then go for this one. Now these two books are very good both. Like if you want to buy them both, that's good because you learn both facts and things, but these are in a series, so yeah, maybe you should buy maybe I should buy other of these series. By the way, I want to give a couple of questions so that you can answer them in the comments down below. So number 1 question, how much time does it take to blink? Okay, just leave it in the comments. Number 2, how much plastic is dumped in our oceans every minute? And number 3, if we eat too much pills, what will happen to us? These are the 3 questions I want to give to. And by the way, if you like this kinds of video and all of this editing, then you should also comment down below and say that I want more book reviews. Then we might buy these $90 books. Maybe $1, like one of them per month, not per month, per year maybe. I'm not saying per month, that's very expensive. Okay, yeah, per year maybe we'll do a book review of a new book, whatever. So bye, I'll see you next time.